today I'll be showing you how to use liquid foundation. Kasi most of the time, I have noticed that with Filipinas, since nandito tayo sa tropical country, medyo umiilag tayo sa liquid foundation kasi baka magmukha tayong grasa. Tapos, yun yung napansin ko. So, most of the time, Filipinas tend to use powder foundations like this one right here. This is from Nichido. So, most of the time, ganito yung mga ginagamit ng Filipinas. So, I will show you some tips and tricks how to use liquid foundation without you looking too cakey, without you looking like an oil spill. Let's face it, manggaling din ako doon. Pero yun nga. So, first off, kung hindi ka sanay sa liquid foundation, syempre maiilang ka, parang ang bigat-bigat sa mukha, pero ano lang kasi yan try and try lang until makita mo kung parang kanin ba to? Try lang ng try hanggat makita mo yung liquid foundation na perfect sa needs mo. So, let me hit based on that. First, if you are not used to using, if you are not used to using liquid foundations, then I suggest using a BB cream or BB stick. I am using this one from Maybelline. This is the Clear Smooth Shine Free Clear Stick. This is a BB stick from Maybelline. Hindi ko alam kung nakita nyo. Basta yun. Coverage kasi neto medyo light, sheer lang talaga yung coverage niya. So, if you want to cover your dark spots like what I have here, hindi siya gagana doon. And then, if you want a sheer coverage but you wanna try a liquid foundation, I suggest this one from Nichido. I've talked about this before. Sobrang in love ako sa foundation na dati, lalo na kung ang gusto ko lang na coverage sheer lang. So this foundation is buildable hanggang medium coverage lang. But hindi mo ma-achieve yung full coverage using this foundation kasi manipis lang talaga siya. So it's very good for everyday. Kung ayaw mo nang mabigat yung feeling ng foundation mo everyday, this is the Nichido is amazing. Next is we have the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse. I love this foundation kasi ever since, lagi ko siyang ginagamit. Pinagpapalitan ko sila nung MAC. Pareho lang kasi sila ng coverage. Medium to full coverage depending on how you apply the foundation. So, I also have this one from MAC. I seldom use this. Pero lagi ko siyang ginagamit sa clients ko. Kasi maganda yung coverage niya. Maganda yung sa photography. Maganda siyang tignan. Pag pinicturean ka, kahit may flash. Kaya, amazing yung MAC. And then, for primers, before I apply any foundation of some sort, I use the Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Eraser. Kaya ko lang binili yung Maybelline kasi nga, kino-cover niya yung dark spots. Dark spots. Kino-cover niya, or ini-smooth out niya yung pores ko. So, I love Maybelline for that product from Maybelline. You can also get the Benefit one, the Smashbox, the Makeup Forever. Magagandang primers din yun. Primers are used depending on how you want them to affect your face. Like for me, I have huge pores, so I use a pore minimizing primer. Meron din mattifying primers for oily Filipinas like me as well. We can also use that. I just wanna inform you guys na hindi totoo na pag nag-moisturize ka before ka mag-foundation, para kang magiging oily disaster. So, hindi mangyayari yon kung hihintayin mong mag-set yung moisturizer mo sa face mo. Hintayin mo siyang ma-soak up ng face. So, if you wait for about 10 to 15 minutes, that would be fine. Your foundation will glide smoothly all over your face. Never skip your moisturizer. Kahit oily ka, kahit dry ka, I suggest using moisturizer kasi at least may barrier ka between your face and the foundation. At saka, maganda ang moisturizer to keep your face moisturized throughout the day kahit hindi mo kailangan mag-touch up. Tsaka, napansin ko pag oily ka at gumamit ka ng moisturizer, hindi nagpo-produce ng more oil yung mukha ko. Yun yung napansin ko and sa mga clients ko. So, kung mapapansin nyo, iba ang color ng mukha ko sa neck ko. So, if you are purchasing a liquid foundation, always match your liquid foundation sa neck mo. Kasi, pag minatch mo yung liquid foundation mo sa mukha mo, faces are naturally whiter than the rest of our body kasi we do cleanse, we do, ano tawag dito, exfoliate. We do that a lot, lalo na sa mga babae, yung mga toners and all that stuff. So naturally our faces are whiter than our body. So moving into foundation, I am using the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse today to show you how I do my foundation if I want a foolproof foundation. Now, I don't do this every day. Ginagawa ko lang to pag may events. Pag gusto ko ng additional coverage, gusto ko matakpan yung mga dark spots ko sa mukha, ginagawa ko yun. So, yeah. I apply my foundation using a sponge. Damp sponge dapat. So, dapat medyo basa siya pag ginamit mo. You could use your brushes to do that. If you want a sheer coverage or a light amount of foundation on your face, you could use a stippling brush. Tapos, you could also use a buffing brush kung gusto mong ma-blend out talaga yung foundation sa skin mo. Pero for me, pinakamadaling gamitin is yung damp sponge kasi pwede mo din tong gamitin sa concealer mo later on. With my Dream Liquid Mousse, I am applying one pump at the back of my hand. Tapos, i-ano ko lang siya, i-warm up ko lang siya sa kamay ko. Then, i-apply ko na siya sa face ko. So, kung makikita nyo, hindi siya overbearing kasi yung moisture ng sponge, isusok up niya yung any extra product that you may have applied on your face. So, magandang gamitin tong tool na to at in fairness, mura lang siya. Nakuha ko to sa drugstore like 300 pesos lang ata. So, sad ka pa, hindi ka magkakamali sa 300 pesos to. So, I'm applying that to the rest of my face. Kung mapapansin nyo, dabbing motions lang siya. Hindi ko siya ini-swipe talagang parang para kung kinakas ka sa mukha ko. Hindi. Dabbing motions lang. Kung gusto mo ng full coverage, use dabbing motions. So, once again, the coverage of this foundation is medium to full coverage, depending on how you want your foundation to be. Ngayon, kung gusto mo ng full coverage at gamit mo tong foundation to, yung first layer mo, hintay mong mag-set, tapos tsaka mo siya patungan pa ulit ng isa pang layer. Now, for me, I don't usually go for that full-on full coverage kasi I want my makeup to look like my skin pa rin, but better. I have many problematic areas and most of the time, I don't give a shit on covering them. Sorry for the term, pero most of the time, wala talaga akong pakialam. Pero pag gusto ko magmukhang maayos, gumagamit ako ng foundation. Mapapansin nyo, I'm not sure. Wait lang, patayin ko tong ilaw. I'm not sure kung mapapansin nyo, kasing color lang din niya yung leeg ko. Yun yung hinahanapin mo sa foundation. Hindi, if the foundation, I suggest reading reviews about the foundation. If the foundation oxidizes, meaning na umiitim yung foundation throughout the day, I suggest buying 1 to 2 shades lighter than the color of your neck para throughout the day, magbe-blend out siya, magiging kakulay na din siya ng neck mo. Yun lang naman. Naglagay lang po ako ng lip balm kasi most of the time dry po talaga yung lips ko. I cannot escape it, so I'm really sorry. Naglagay lang ako ng onting lip balm, but other than that, moving on. Next is I'm using concealer. There are a lot of ways how to use concealer depending on how you want it to be. Now, if you have dark under eye circles like I do, makita nyo naman, then you want to color correct those under eye circles using a concealer that has a salmony undertone to them, yung medyo may pagka-orange. Huwag kayo matatakot kasi okay lang yun, i-color correct lang naman niya yung under eye circles mo. Then, use another concealer to lighten that up. But, for me, for like, most of the time, I just use my MAC concealer, or you could use a drugstore concealer. This one is from Garnier. They're the same lang. It just lightens up the under eye area. Bibigyan ka lang niya ng highlighted effect. Now, if you don't want, I strongly suggest doing that, lalo na kung pagod ka from the night before, tas hindi ka nakatulog na maayos. It will just give your face life and bring more light to the face. It just brightens up the face. So if you are tired and you want to look awake, then I suggest doing this step. Now, gaya ko, I have a dark spot right there. I use a concealer like this from Everbillion na paalala lang, wag niyong gagamitin to under your eyes kasi it's a bit thick, so it will settle on your fine lines. So, mas mahahalata yung linya mo sa under the eyes. So, I suggest if you want that highlighted effect, then use concealers that are in this form. Kasi itong mga stick na to, para sila i-cover up yung mga unevenness, dark patches sa mukha natin. So, I'm just using a little amount of this concealer from Everbillion over this. Makikita nyo? Yan. And then, blend that out using the damp sponge. I'm actually, yan, itatap mo lang siya para hindi naman matanggal yung coverage na nilagay mo. And then, for under my eyes, if I want a foolproof under eye concealer talaga, concealer yung dark under eyes ko, I'm using MAC. Tapos, dito lang siya sa area na to. Tapos, for highlighting naman, I will be using the Garnier. Ngayon, hindi ko araw-araw ginagawa to. Paalala lang ulit. Baka na naman meron na mag-chat sa akin. Tantanan mo ko. Pero yun nga. Gagamitin ko lang to sa ilalim ng mata. Kung saan lang kailangan. Ito lang ha. Maganda tong concealer na to kasi hindi siya drying under the eyes. Tapos, kaya din niyang i-withstand yung yung creases, yung fine lines natin doon. So, yan. Huwag kayong magpanik. Yun lang yun. Tapos, lagyan natin siya ng Garnier banda dito. Now, I love the MAC kasi the MAC concealers are really good for events kasi sobrang long-lasting yung mga concealers nila, yung products nila in general. Now, if you want to have that highlighted effect na hindi over the top na maglalagay ka ng glitter dito, magko-contour ka ng nose mo, maglalagay ka lang ng concealer dito sa gitna ng nose, tapos dito sa noo, onti lang, at saka dito sa baba. Now, you might be thinking na ang dami naman products niyan, ganyan-ganyan. It is because we are color correcting our face. Now, if you have a flawless face, don't feel the need to do all these steps. And plus, I'm using a beauty sponge that is damp, so it absorbs any extra product that I might be putting on my face. So, at the end of this step, lang siya, sheer lang talaga siya tignan. So, I'm blending all of this out using my damp sponge. And by the way, I did the nose highlight kasi it will give you the illusion that you have a thin nose. So, kailangan ko yun kasi pango ako. Tanggapin natin. And do not forget to put that sa gilid ng nose natin kasi ilang babae, talagang natural na mapula yung sa paligid ng ilong natin. It's hormonal. You cannot escape it. So, yeah. By doing that, and then blending the rest of the face, bilis lang, diba? Like so. So, for setting the hard work na ginawa natin, for under my eyes, I'm using, eto, magugulat kayo. I'm using Johnson's Baby Powder. Bakit? Kasi hindi siya mag-a-add ng extra coverage dun sa under eyes natin. Pero ikaw, kung gusto mo maglagay ka dyan ng ng yung mga Anastasia Beverly Hills contour, highlighting contour powders. You could use that. But for me, I use this one kasi it does set your under eye area. Hindi magkikrease yung concealer mo. At hindi siya maglalagay ng additional coverage. So, yon. So, what I do is I put a hefty amount on my hand. Tapos, blend out ko lang one more time yung concealer ko sa under eyes. Try not to look down. And then, apply the powder. So, I love doing this for setting my under eyes kasi hindi siya heavy tignan. Plus, hindi din siya over tignan. Now, if you want a baking technique, kung gusto niyo malaman yung baking chorba, I would do that on another video. More in-depth video. Now, for the rest of the face, siguro, as in set na tong foundation na to, madali lang siya mag-set, promise. So, malaking brush, using the powder again. Yan. As in, tap-tap lang. Hindi mo kailangan ng super intense amount. And then, blend out. Kung may blend out mo lang yung face kasi baka may excess product, excess powder. Para hindi tayo magmukhang nilublob sa arena na ayaw natin. Tanggapin na natin. Ayaw natin yon. But if you have a face powder, you could also use that. I have here my MAC Studio Fix powder. This is NC35. Pero, iiwasan ko yung areas na nilagyan ko ng concealer. So, etong areas na to, iiwasan ko yan. Kasi nga, kakulay to ng skin ko, ng leeg ko. And there you have it. It's easy as that. So, this is my foundation routine every time I do my makeup or if I do a client's makeup. Although, mas may baking process pa ako pag ginagamit ko sa clients ko yung pag mini-makeupan ko yung clients ko. Pero other than that, sobrang dali lang netong routine na to. Kahit sino kayang gawin, kahit beginner kayang gawin to. It's all about just finding the right products for you. If you're dry, I suggest using products that has illuminating quality in it. Gaya nung L'Oreal Lumi Magic Liquid Foundation. Lumi, basta yun na yun. Yung mga ganon products. Yun yung bagay sa'yo. If you are oily, I suggest using products that has a mattifying effect sa kanila. And then, that's it. I think you'll be fine. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is really easy, lalo na for oily Filipinas gaya ko. Madali lang to, promise. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye!